everybody, it's Christina with Pampered Chef, and tonight I am making chicken divan or divan or however you pronounce it. It is this recipe here, and if you don't have it, if you aren't in a party or you haven't seen it or you need it, let me know and I will get it to you. And so it's very easy. I've done a little bit of prep work so that it will take a little bit less time when I'm on video. And if you've been watching me anytime in the last few months, we do now have a ceiling and some lights, which is wonderful. But I still don't have cabinets. So that's going to be another few weeks before he even gets here. And so I am just doing the best I can. And so welcome to my kitchen. So I have the oven preheating right now, and this is all going to go into this beautiful new enameled cast iron pan. It's 10 by 14. It comes with a rack too, so it can be used for roasts. But tonight it's not being used for roasts. So, and I have already shredded the cheese. I meant to keep some out, and I got going. And this is our new cheese grater. And instead of pushing on the side like it used to be, it has a much easier little button here that you press down. Excuse me, I just choked on some water. I thought I was over it now, but and then it closes all the way to flat. So that's great. Goes in the dishwasher for easy cleanup. So I am actually going to put that right in the sink right now. And so what we need first is 4 cups of chicken stock. This is my favorite kind of chicken stock. I believe it's not going to be available where I get my groceries most often anymore. So I'm going to pour that in. It's full 4 cups. And I'm pouring it, oh, you can't see that. I'm not pouring it onto the countertop, I promise. Ooh. Into my batter bowl, my classic batter bowl. So here we go. And then I'm going to add 1.5 cups. It calls for sour cream. Instead of sour cream, I use Greek yogurt. And so the one that I prefer, well, you'll see. Cap it. And so I am putting this into the measure-all. So what's great about this, you can measure liquid in this part when it's down, where you can see. But when you have something that may not come out smoothly, actually, I was looking at the wrong thing. So you see there are measurements along the side, and so I need 1.5 cups. So I'm going to fill this part up with the Greek yogurt. While I'm doing that, comment below and let me know what you are making for dinner tonight. I'm always looking for new recipes, new ideas. A lot of recipes are actually, for me, suggest-a-piece, where I do more or less what it calls for, but I might change ingredients. Speaking of ingredients, I just realized that I didn't get one of mine out. That's okay. One is a lot better than not having several of them. So here we go, get it in. And I can see that I have an air pocket there. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can see that. So I'm just gonna play around with it a little bit because we don't want air. Well, just takes up space, but I want to get this as full as it's supposed to be. So we have 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt, and just watch how slick this is. So there will be no mess left behind, just like that. Well, a little bit. And get that in. There. And so the measure-all is for liquids and is for dry or messy things. And I've already measured my 1 cup of mayonnaise, and this is the 1 cup prep bowl. Filled right to the top is 1 cup. So I don't even have to use anything else. And sour cream, mayonnaise, milk, 1/2 cup of milk, lemon juice. I have my lemon that we're going to cut. Didn't plan quite right, but here we go. And it is 1 small lemon juiced. So I'm using the citrus press. Fresh juice is always really, lemon juice is good, better than coming out of the bottle, but sometimes I do that too. And I am going to roll my lemon on the counter so it'll have a little bit more juice coming out. Cut it in half. And then the citrus press. I was using it a couple months ago, I guess, probably at Easter, because my daughter was here then. And she saw this and she loved it so much I had to get one for her, because it gets all of this juice out. It's still coming. There we go. This one. And it keeps the seeds in, but one of the small seeds went through, but that's okay. It won't hurt us. And there we go. And sometimes I get lazy, or this is in the dishwasher and I don't feel like washing it again. And I just, even if I squeeze it with my hands, I don't get as much juice out of it as I do from the press. And so now garlic and paprika. So first I'll do the paprika, 1/2 teaspoon. I love that our teaspoons snap together. You can get them separated. I'm gonna have to get more paprika real soon. And then I'm gonna press the garlic. It calls for cloves. I'm not a big garlic person, but I'm gonna use 3, but one of them is pretty good sized. So what I love about the garlic press is you don't have to peel the garlic. It just comes right out. Ready? Unpeeled garlic. You just press. This one. And so I use this instead of mincing garlic, and then you can just pull it out. There's a little tool that comes with it to help clean, and that takes the garlic skin out. 1, 2. So yeah, as I was saying, I use this for minced garlic, if the recipe calls for that, or we'll see how strong I am tonight. Sometimes I can do big ones and sometimes I can't. Minced garlic. I can't talk, obviously, and press garlic at the same time. We also have a garlic slicer, which, that's it. Okay, makes the garlic, if you use sliced garlic, for instance, over meats and roast it, you can use several cloves of garlic, and it's not real garlicky, but it has a really great flavor. So you use the garlic press if you want more garlic flavor, and the garlic slicer to have a more moderate, a milder flavor. So here we go. The whisk. Oops, a little sloppy here. So now it says to add the pasta, and it's a pound of pasta. In our household, we eat gluten-free. Gluten is not my friend, which is unfortunate. And so instead of 1 pound packages, it comes in 12 ounce. And I could just use the 12 ounce, but I really wanted a full pound. So I've taken 4 ounces out of another box. So I'm gonna put the pasta right in here. I love that I don't have to cook it first. And I got a package of chicken tenders that was a little bit over 2 pounds. So what I did was I cut all of it, and I have some all ready to go in the freezer for the next time I make this dish. And so the pasta, the chicken, and let me put this out of the way. Sorry, I make a mess. There we go. And this knife I've used to cut the chicken, so I'm going to use it to help spread the chicken out over the pasta so that it's not, so I don't have to touch it. And what's great, the flexible cutting mats, I wasn't even thinking about this, but it says to cut it into 1-inch pieces, and all I had to do is just do it right along the edge, right here. It has in 1 inch and also in centimeters, and so that just made it really easy. I didn't have to think about, I wonder if I'm going to have 1 inch or 1/2 inch or 1.5 inch pieces. So there we go. Get that out, that's much. Now it's ready. I am going to have to use my fingers in this. Okay. I don't know about you, but I don't enjoy touching raw chicken, but it's okay. And it calls for 1 pound of frozen broccoli. I have a little bit of fresh broccoli chopped up as well. It might add a little bit more crunch. I don't know, it might cook completely, but we really like our veggies here. And so now the broccoli. You can see that pretty well, I think. And so that's all layered. And now I am going to pour this, I think I need to add 1 cup of cheese. Oh, cup of cheese onto the top. So I have 2 cups of cheese here, about 8 ounces of shredded. So I'm just gonna take what I think is about half of it. The other half will be going on after, about halfway through the baking. And so there we go. And now pour this mixture over. It's not quite as smooth as it could be, but I think it will be fine. Make sure that's what I'm supposed to do. Yep. I am infamous for making recipes, even going live and not following the directions. And thinking I am, but not. So this time I think I did pretty much. One thing that I did before I started to work on this is make sure that I have all the ingredients, because there's nothing worse than getting partway through prep or getting a meal ready and finding out you don't have what you need. I hate it when that happens. And where I live is not just a few minutes, I'll just run to the corner store or something. No, we are 9 miles from town, and so it's probably about 45 minutes by the time you drive there, which is 15 minutes. Find what you need, and then drive home. So I try not to do that. And now I have my aluminum foil, cover it up. This is going to go in the oven for 25 minutes, and then it will be covered with the breadcrumbs and butter that I would get together in just a little bit, and then put that, then the remaining cheese will go on top of this, and then the breadcrumbs on top of that, and bakes uncovered for 10 more minutes. So that's it. I'm going to turn this off. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll post a picture of it when it's all done. Thanks. Bye-bye.